What's up, guys? It's your boy djsoulforce. I just finished my review on the X251, and I'm gonna fly the JJRC here pretty soon. But when I get tired of flying the small pocket rockets and I want a big full-size rocket, this is the guy that I turn to. This is the Yizhan X6 Tarantula, and back in the day, I don't think I ever really did a good comprehensive review on this quad, and it's never too late. You can see I've done a slight modification here. This is a sports quad, don't get it twisted. Even though they sell this one with camera configurations, this ain't no video. this ain't no camera bird. This is a sports quad. So I'm going to take the Tarantula out with the 808 keychain camera on it. And one other small mod I've done on this quadcopter, let me cover up my phone number there, but I cut some notches in the battery door because with the stock battery and any aftermarket battery that you put in there, there's really not enough room to get the battery in there and connect the cables and level the quad all at the same time. So I found it a lot easier just to have the batteries hanging out the butt of the quadcopter. Another slight mod I did on my X6 was remember the original landing gear had that what I called not landing gear, the prop protectors. The original prop guards were sort of like a basket that stemmed off from under the LEDs and then went up like that. Remember, if you take the prop guards off, then you lose the ability to retain the lens cover for the LEDs, and you really need that. It has pretty bright LEDs, but those lens cover help diffuse that light and give you a better view of the lights when the lens cover is there. So I pretty much just cut the prop guards off right where they met up with the lens cover, and that way you get to screw those two screws back in to hold the lens into place. That was a pretty easy mod. I use wire cutters, or like some small snippets, what do you call it, little small wire cutters, and I simply cut a couple of slots in there, bent the plastic over, and it broke off nice and even, and left me two holes to let the cables hang out in the back. This is my original. I have two Tarantulas, by the way, but this guy here I've flown at least 100 times or more, mostly at night, but I haven't replaced any motors yet on this one. Part of that is because I don't do flips, and she's still holding up strong. As a matter of fact, I flew her butt last night after midnight. I did some night flying with the Tarantula. So we're going to have a little fun with her today. If you don't have this one in your collection already, it's a pretty good time. You can add that one to your collection easy. They're almost giving these guys away now. When I plugged it in, the lights did some blinking real fast, and then when they go to the slow blink, then you turn on your transmitter. This one you do have to push up and down to bind. And the X6 is a 3-speed, and it does some awesome flips. Pretty basic transmitter. As small as it is, I believe there's 6 batteries in there though, so even though this antenna is fake, there's no wire inside of that antenna, this quadcopter still has tremendous range. I think it has something to do with the 6 batteries that are in there. We'll take a look at that when I bring it back down. I'm pretty sure there's 6 AA batteries in there. We can look at it right now. Well, I think I hit the headless mode button. Don't want to do that. 6 AA batteries in there. And the Tarantula, there ain't no YouTube video saying this one flew out of range. I've never tested the range on it. Let me go ahead and bind it. Let me take it up for a short hover. I flew this one last night, so I know she's flight ready. I'll go ahead and land it. I want to start that keychain cam, and it would just be to my surprise if we get some decent video out of that. I never bought this one to be a video or a camera bird, and I don't expect to get any great footage out of this flight. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to go out there and mow some grass. I'm going to put it in the intermediate mode. Let's take it up, guys. When we're talking rockets and we're talking brushed quadcopters and bang for the buck, this is it. I think they're giving these guys away now like for about 50 bucks or something like that. If you're thinking of getting into FPV racing or something like that in the future, this makes a good trainer for that. And even though she's a full-size bird, that's the intermediate mode. I'm gonna go to the high mode now. You get the 3 beeps. Let's do a flip. And she'll do continuous flips for as long as you hear that beep and you giving it a stick command. That's in a high mode. And what I like about the Tarantula as well, all 3 speeds give you 3 different yaw rates. I'll bring that down and show you. Okay, we're back in the low mode, and there's the slow or low yaw rate. We can walk faster than that. Okay, bring it in a little closer. We're in the intermediate speed now, and you can see the yaw rate picked up slightly, but it did pick up. And in the high speed, pitch, angle, yaw rate, you get the whole package. Look at that funnel. This thing will stand up and dance on a damn noodle. Love this quadcopter. Actually, guys, by the way, coming up shortly, I'll be doing a review on the upgraded version or the newer version. Basically, it's the same Tarantula. Yes, there's a Tarantula with altitude hold in it. Now, what I don't want to see in that review is that they took my Tarantula and slowed it down just to give it altitude hold, or take away some of that. I love flipping this thing. I love the continuous flips. First time you ever seen me do flips, guys. I'm not a flipaholic, but this bird is a flipping beast. I get tempted to fly this one in the house sometimes, but I already know if I hit something with those props, it's gonna be Soul Force, get your ass out this goddamn house. I do have a slightly upward angle on the camera so that we're not shooting so much of the ground. I've never really put her range to a test, but I've never flown it where I've seen the lights blink to say, hey dummy, you're going too far. I have done it in altitude. I've sent the Tarantula over 1,000 feet up in the night. We'll put it like this, would appear to be 1,000 feet in the night. Before the lights started flashing, it let me know the signal was getting weak. Nice LEDs for daytime and nighttime flying. Slow-mo is just a little too slow for me and a little bit insecure, I feel, because there's a breeze out here, so I'll put it back in the intermediate mode just to give me a little bit more control. And she wasn't made to be a camera bird. Whenever you hear the phrase bang for the buck, they should have a picture of this quadcopter right next to it. I think I see the LEDs blinking. Look at that. That was almost a motor kill. Let me kill it. They're not blinking. Let's do a flip. Let's see if we can make them blink, huh? I believe they are blinking now, guys. I love flying this one at night. There's no mistaking when the LEDs are blinking, and those blue headlight eyes of his. Pretty nice for orientation. What screws me up with this quadcopter, sometimes flying it at night, I have two tarantulas, and this is the black and white version. The blue LEDs are in the front and the red are in the back. And with my blue tarantula, the red LEDs are in the front and the blue are in the back. And before you say, just change the lens covers around, no, it's not quite that simple. The LEDs are colored inside the lens cover, so even if you remove the lens covers, you're going to have blue LEDs in the front and red in the back. Look at that pitch. No, that's not high speed, that's intermediate. Now what the Tarantula don't have over the two pocket rockets there is initial takeoff punch. It has like a slow lift at first, but then she's sweet. She's sweet. In high mode now. That's a pretty long flight. Another reason why I brought the Tarantula out with me today to fly with the pocket rockets is that Tarantula battery is very versatile. That battery fits a lot of quadcopters. The JJRC, for one, included in that. So since I brought the JJRC out, the X1 shuttle, I just thought I'd throw the Tarantula in the box as well and grab all the Tarantula batteries, and we can do some rocket flying today. Scared. I love playing with her sticks. I'm not even sure if she's worthy of calling her she. That's a mean, that's a wicked looking dude. They gave him the right name, Tarantula. And there you can see it carrying the 808 keychain camera. I have a, don't ask me how I did it, it just came out that way, but the camera's pointing upward a little bit, and hopefully I won't get too many of the props in there. When she comes down, we're going to take a look at those props. I want to show you guys something with the Tarantula props. When you got a bird like this, it makes you wonder what those props could do for other quadcopters. I always wonder what my XAC would fly like with the Tarantula props on it. We're at low battery now, guys. I'll bring her in for a landing. Let me go ahead and unplug that bad boy before we have a industrial accident. Let me stop that video with the 808 keychain cam. Look at these props, guys. First of all, they kind of twisty like, so they got that like a sickle shape to it, almost an S-shaped prop. But look at the pitch angle on those things, man. And then they come out almost flat at the tips. So I call them egg beaters, or almost look like the blades on your blender and shit. That's what gives this quadcopter all the oomph that it has. And besides that, it's a very lightweight plastic. Sort of a semi, it's like a hard shell. If you crash it, you could crack it. This plastic will crack. But it's so lightweight and it has so much power to it. I see where I got that pitch angle from on the camera. My battery's coming out. And that's the reason why I had that extra piece of Velcro on there. That Velcro strap will help catch that battery door in the event it does come off. And these quadcopters are notorious for the battery door coming off in mid-flight, simply because after a while using your LiPo batteries, they tend to swell up a little bit. And that battery bay is pretty tight, brand new from the factory. The battery doesn't have a lot of room in there to breathe. So when your battery gets hot and warms up, look for that battery door to pop off. So I suggest a Velcro strap like that to just wrap under the belly of the quadcopter. And mine is meant to catch the battery door, especially with my camera on it, in the event that it falls off. Look back. Blowing the dust off the X6 Tarantula. This your boy DJ SoulForce. I'm out of here. Industrial accident.